am happy to join with you today in what will go down in history as the greatest demonstration for freedom in the history of our nation.
Then the whole world will be mine if there is no country for me. Fighting for freedom long time, this world still ignoring me. Then the whole world will be mine if there is no country for me. Fighting for freedom long time, this world still ignoring me.
Born in a land where the oppressor maintains the upper hand, using treachery and lies to hide the cries. Why is the world keep their eyes shut? Those in power self-destruct, unable to instruct change. Who do I call out in vain? The pain and suffering, blood stains still hovering in my brain. What has the world learned from the wars it lost and the Holocaust? The millions of lives dedicated to freedom, one world, one cause. The answer should be too clear. We should begin by ending spending on nuclear arms. Our world split on views between Christians, Hindus, Jews, and Islam is run purely by greed and commerce. Terror is emboldened by states today than any time in history. Again, the answer's too clear. It ain't no mystery. We need nuclear thinkers that can act as the pain lingers. The third world needs helping hands, but instead gets trigger fingers.
Then the whole world will be mine if there is no country for me. Fighting for freedom long time, this world still ignoring me. Then the whole world will be mine if there is no country for me. Fighting for freedom long time, this world still ignoring me.
Tell me why there's no protection. My people still suffering while they always in depression. I'll tell you why, cause we've all been through struggle. When your family's taken away and you feel your heart crumble. Fighting for our land with no choice, we had to smuggle ourselves and take our loved ones to a place with no trouble. Seen so much pain, our hearts became so humble. We spared our voices for the ones in constant fear, hoping one day that this world will disappear. Minds are traumatized and we feel that death is near. Please tell me, God, why are all these enemies here? All these lives taken away, all these homes I see destructed. Mothers taken away, all these infants in corruption. So we've grown with war noises, for our people have no choices but to fight back these explosions, left with scared crying voices. For my Tamils, love your country, always fight back these forces.
Then the whole world will be mine if there is no country for me. Fighting for freedom long time, this world still ignoring me. Then the whole world will be mine if there is no country for me. Fighting for freedom long time, this world still ignoring me.
Let's be honest, our blood type patriotic. Panic in their eyes, thinking we're schizophrenic. Seize them, don't let them fight for freedom. Beat them, do what you can to mistreat them. Steal them, cause their rights they can't keep them. This is why we fight till we defeat them. Pull out the lead, leave the army in bloodshed. Now I regret with these thoughts in my head. Were they there to help or take our wealth? The pain we felt, so we killed ourselves. The dead reincarnated who've been through hell. Their souls haunt every country who gave no help. Look at my country through my tiger eyes. Faith passes by when we bite on cyanide. This is why we commit suicide. Fighting for freedom, yo, it's do or die.
Then the whole world will be mine if there is no country for me. Fighting for freedom long time, this world still ignoring me. Then the whole world will be mine if there is no country for me. Fighting for freedom long time, this world still ignoring me.
Atrocious, ferocious, a vicious conviction for corrosive. Tarred, scarred, engaged in a hostile war. Apprehension of lies, failures and global ties. The mass hatred of a noble rise. The path laced with landmines. The evil confines that class women as concubines. Resentment, anger and tensions. A clause for redemption. Armageddon, armed I'm heading with a directive to the fake gates of perception. Explosions and misconceptions. Mass graves, massacres and masquerades. Mass charades plagued by cash and fame. Political reign, invisible restraint. Pitiful claims in exchange for economic trade. The sinister gains of the world's mastered brains leads way to the creation of Bins, Hitlers and Husseins, Gandhis, Mandelas and Shays. Righteousness put to a face. A dark rapport is wisdom shot to the mic's rattle. The art of war is seldom forgotten in the heat of the battle.
Then the whole world will be mine if there is no country for me. Fighting for freedom long time.